Oh,
Hello?
You?
Hunter?
Hunter?
For a while.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there you are, Hunt.
Oh, was it not picking up my voice again? Gosh darn it.
I guess.
Freaking
Anyway.
Discordy piece of shit.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? We are live streaming now. Yay.
Hey, what the fuck is that accent?
I don't know what this accent is. It's just something that I started saying.
Can you please stop?
Yeah, do you have an
What are you doing?
Han.
been someone there?
Welcome to the Darren Yanni live stream, where we are...
Where we order 200 baguettes at once.
Yes, where we order 200 baguettes.
Holy
Yeah.
right.
At least it isn't the $80 worth of breadsticks.
Goodness gracious.
Brett's fucking expensive.
Is that how big my dragon
Oh,
is
hey,
on
Garuda. I'm actually, for once, having the live chat on the right-hand side of the screen, so people can we can read what people are saying, or at least I can. Caspe.
Holy shit, though.
Hello.
Oh, look. YouTube. Magic and Masterminds, Episode 2. Darren Yanni is live. Thank you, phone. I know.
Yeah, you might not want to watch it while you...
Thank you, phone. I would never have known.
Wowie zowie, I thought it was episode 12.
Alright, so... getting this party rolling started. Memes, apparently. Yes, Gate memes.
Memes and dreams. Alright.
So, what have we decided upon for... well, what are your characters going to do? Well, let's start off. We're going to recap. Well, no, we should introduce. Should we introduce? I am completely
Let's just go down the list of who all is here. There is Nace over there.
Hi.
In the corner.
I am your hatted scatterbrainder.
I am Niv over here. I may be a little quiet because I'm eating lunch and feeling a little sick, but I'll do what I can to help.
Then we got our players. We have a Jack.
Wait, why me first? I'm not in order.
Well, that's my order here. Then we got a Hunter.
Boy!
And then we have a Howley. Woo! That sounded very similar to Hunter. And
Don't care.
we got an Anks.
Good morning, places on the planet.
Yes. So, to recap, last time our avid adventurers here ended up finding their... Mask ended up having a store robbed. And...
That's that.
Alex and the swordswoman ended up helping Mask find the
Cicely?
robbers.
Sword.
Cicely. Swordwoman. You are a swordwoman. And they ran down a back alley to find a portal open up as a giant dragon comes out. And it's Hunter. Or
Yo.
Iriel.
My little snowdrop.
So the last time we didn't actually have a pog for Iriel. There it is. This is...
We have a pog for her dragon form.
Yes.
Human form still pending.
Yep,
Get off.
working on that as we do the stream.
Incidentally, Jack actually did make a pog for Maska. It's just that he's in the middle of a move, so he doesn't have it on him right now.
Yeah, and so we're sticking with that.
To play. I don't have my files on here, so... Don't worry. I still love my kick-ass pog. Which, by the way, thanks.
You are welcome.
So...
Guys.
God, big memes. So, after their little initial fight with each other, they ended up running as the cops came. So,
Due to an anonymous tip-off from some strange random person. Still not quite sure on that one.
that you can see kind of hovering over here.
On Nace's screen anyway, they can't see them.
Exactly. Speaking of, we should
Not unless they whip out the stream now.
whip out the stream.
Did Jack just disconnect from the Roll20?
Probably.
Oh, he did.
Oh no.
Unless he's slurping noises.
I think that's Nib. That's
No,
slurping
that's
noises.
me, you fuck.
Well,
Jack
then.
is sticky fingers.
Sticky finger.
Oh,
Back.
sticky finger. So, we gave a choice for 3 options that they could do, and they could choose to do a 4th one. But what would you guys do?
I have a question.
Yes.
Everyone besides Masca are new in town, right?
Relative.
Roughly. They would
Okay.
have been here long enough to be registered mages for some reason.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you are glitching out like crazy.
Okay, good. I thought it was just me.
How about now?
It's a little better.
A little better, yeah.
Okay, have you guys been around town?
I mean,
I know.
What?
Iriel hasn't.
I mean, Cecily originally was having her own self tour, but then everything changed.
When
But then
Alex.
the guy got stabbed.
Everything changed when Meat got stabbed.
Oh god.
oh boy.
What about Cowboy Bebop?
Bebop B-boy.
Yeah, yes,
How about,
Hanks.
how
What
about B-boy?
Yes, that would
Yes,
be
Hanks.
you.
What about Cowboy Bebop boy? How long has he gotten of you around town?
Okay, it could be literally anything between 2 hours before the session started in character, or a couple weeks, a month.
Yes, but how long?
You need to choose.
Shit, okay, like specifically 29 days?
Okay.
Okay, that's practically a month.
That's one whole February with the extra day.
Yeah. So he's been there for about a month.
No, thinking that these two and I guess the dragon could tag along and more a tour around town.
Okay, so from that broken up piece of information I just heard, I'm going to take a guess and say that you stated you're going to take the dragon as a tour around town?
No,
No.
What?
Okay.
let me type it down.
It might be a good idea.
Yeah. Sticky fingers this time.
Sticky finger. No, just one. Sticky finger.
Well, you got one.
He just kind of pokes things and they all stick to it.
No, this is the result of putting your finger in a pot of honey.
Okay,
For
so take...
no reason.
There we go. I'm gonna drop out and go back in to see if I can fix this.
Okay. So he's thinking of taking you guys around town to show you.
Bring it around
The world.
town. Welcome back.
How do I sound?
The
Better.
same. I mean, you're not
He
glitching
hasn't
out as
glitched
much.
out yet, but so better.
Give it time. It is his
Ronnie.
powers, after all.
Anyways, let's not get into Jack's karma with internet.
Alright. Okay, so well, after we bring Iriel into the... Wait. So you guys are going to be bringing Iriel into the police?
I think the idea is that they take her to the station so she can explain herself.
Yeah. Just
What
'cause-
they want is context, and upon getting it, which they would have by now, is okay. The police can help because this looks like a big accident.
Yeah, and like we don't want anything to escalate. And then by that, I also had a thought that I didn't get to share before the live stream started. Is if that goes well enough and quickly enough, like without anything like getting drastic and dramatic, we could also go and walk around the town and see if we can't find that lady. And then talk to her as well.
So the question here that's really still up in the air, I guess, is you have 3 options. Chase after the mysterious stranger that ended up helping you escape the police. Go to the police and either help or hinder their investigation. Or track down those doggone thieves that managed to escape.
Nah, he's probably bleeding out in the corner somewhere. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
All thanks to Masca.
He can deal with that. But no, see, if the police are needing of some form of context, we got only the one piece of it, who also has little to no idea why that happened, which is very concerning in multiple respects. Like, she was in a completely different place, like war-torn and shit like that, you said?
Yes.
Well,
and then from there to here, everyone's lucky that that portal didn't stay open for very long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the question here that I guess I should be asking is, has Ariel stated any of this information to her newfound associates? 'Cause I wouldn't say friends just yet.
Being as she's still trying to figure out how to talk non-dragon, she's been kind of trying to explain it. But, like, by now she's learned how to speak human more. So she's kind of said that she's from a place that has a war going on.
Yeah.
Like a sudden war. But she's trying to think of how to say it as well. So they know a little bit, just not a whole lot. So by going to the police as well, she'd be able to, like, say more of this to everyone, because then they'd all be there, and she'd be able to give the stuff to the police. So I don't want to give too much away right now, because it'll work better when we're doing stuff.
I understand, and honestly, I would more likely prefer you guys trying to talk in character with the decision you're going to make, because it might make more sense as to where you're going to go, because this is a live stream, and we do have to move things along.
Yes.
And then we all stay quiet. That is a great way to move forward.
What?
You're welcome. All's in a day's work.
And really quick, I actually have to add one thing to the Pog. To the Durgan Pog.
Okay, well, I'll update that between the sessions. Unless you're going to update it, then by all means.
Phone is ringing.
I don't know how to update it while we're doing the stuff just yet, but actually no, I'll do that between the sessions as well. It's just her necklace.
Okay.
So that'll come into context later.
Alright, so Alex activates the thinking emoji face. Alright, so actually, where are you? Are you guys all in Mask's shop right now?
I suppose so.
Yeah? Sure.
Well, last time we saw, we were running.
Well, yes, last time there could have been a time skip. I'm just wondering if you guys would like to still be run. Oh, yeah, no, you guys are. For sake of GM prerogative here, you guys are at Mask's shop just after running away from the scene, reconvening on the whole events that had transpired.
Okay, so real quick.
Yeah.
I need to actually take Stella to the park, so I'm gonna jump out for a little bit. So feel free to continue discussing stuff.
Okay.
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 This live stream's turning out really good, guys. I mean, we got an audience, and we've got people having to leave temporarily. Good thing that it's two GMs.
No pressure, Nace. No pressure. Don't fuck it up.
Don't fuck it up.
I mean, if I could, I'd make it so that people could watch while I'm doing my artwork, but I don't know how to do that.
Picking up Jack.
Yeah.
It's Halloween, Mr. Krabs.
What's up?
I don't see you in row 20.
Oh no. Yeah. Internet's getting bored because of new place.
Okay. Makes sense. So, what are you guys going to be doing? You guys are in the mask shop. You got Alex doing the thinking face, and Ariel having told you something about war. War never changes.
Mac is currently putting away his father's artifact downstairs.
Okay. So while Mask is downstairs, is anyone going to be saying anything? Anyone going to do anything?
So, what's up? What do we do next? Pretty much just ran from the police. Any thoughts, Alex?
Well, we could go back to the police. You know, I know that sounds crazy and all, but like, wait a second here. Hold up. This sounds like a great big ol' accident.
Accident.
And here we're dealing with somebody that literally just showed up out of thin air. As I don't know, a small worm's worth of context in a pile of dirt, something like that. Something about the situation ain't done right in the middle with all its cornbread and all that.
Cornbread?
I need to understand your analogies better.
Let me bullet point it for you. Portal, strange, maybe bad, hopefully not bad. Suddenly person, police confused, me confused, everyone confused. Person coming out of portal most confused. We know things about this place. That place was bad, apparently. This place is better. Police can help more. Context for everyone?
Ariel looks over and points up a finger. Homeworld not extremely bad.
Okay.
Just saying?
So, what you're suggesting is, in order for our chances to be better in figuring this out, we clear up the first misunderstanding.
Yeah.
And the way of doing that is literally walking into the people that we supposedly ran from?
Now, I know that sounds insane, but...
In context, yes.
Out of? Twice as insane.
Alright, well, I guess the first chance would be actually going to the department. And at least our friend isn't 10 feet or 20 feet tall anymore.
Hey, yep.
He is 6 feet tall.
He is a very tall woman.
Close enough.
By this point, Mask came back upstairs.
Okay, Mask's back in
So, what's the plan?
Howdy.
Well, Alex suggested that we actually head to the police to explain the situation that we decided to run from.
Alright.
Would I know anything about the situation the police would handle like this, Nate?
In fact, let me check out some of your stats here. Because I was trying to remember if you had a knowledge, a skill. Yes, you do. Oh, wait. Yeah, Aquite? Alright, so are you able to access your sheet?
I think so. Let me see if I can.
Alright.
Yep.
I would recommend
I can.
rolling your... What's the Aquite expertise? Is that your knowledge of My God, I can't even remember the whole
And knowledge of aquariums.
Yes, aquariums. Oh, look at all those fish. I know this fish and that fish and this fish. No,
Antique.
oh, antiques. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since you've lived here for long enough, I'm gonna say you know about a little bit on how the police kind of run things, and they are very strict on matters that end up happening. And you, does your character watch a lot of Arakoan TV?
Yeah. Considering he has to look out for crime.
Okay, so based on your knowledge from what you see on the TV from Araku, the cops are not exactly the ideal people to speak with all the time. Because of how strict their laws are, this person that traveled through the portal could very well end up getting detained for who knows how long, and you might never see them again. But then again, it's also a new person, and you don't really know them well enough. So, I'm going to leave that up to your discretion there.
Alright, in character, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Because...
Not because the police won't be able to help, is just that if we take her to the police, we might not be able to see her anymore. The Arakan police laws is like super strict, and if they find out she came here through that portal, they might detain her for I don't know how long. Years, probably.
So if we can't clear up the misunderstanding, with her without her possibly getting detained.
For years.
Okay, let's be avoiding that. Like the plague. Like several plagues, actually.
Okay.
Big wide berth of avoidance.
I do have an idea.
Oh?
And that is?
When we were leaving, there was that lady that warned us.
What lady?
You mean I was the only one who saw her?
Nah, I saw her. Maybe Musk is just high. Probably.
What? No? Shut up!
I'm kidding, dude.
He was too scared to really think about it, of all the intimidations that were happening.
He's feeling pretty embarrassed right now.
Tell me I'm just wondering, but I think she might have known what was going on, given how early she warned us. How exactly did she know that the police were showing up, period?
Well, I mean, she could be some kind of oracle. I mean, they can predict the future, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Wouldn't that be all the more reason for us to find out who she was? She might know something.
So you want to trek all over town just to find this woman. What does she look like, anyways?
Alright, so in terms of what she looks like, do you happen to remember anything, Howley?
She had blue skin.
And very yellow eyes.
Yes.
She has some kind of aquamarine coat.
You know what? I will... This is actually a little more amusing to see how you guys are piecing things together. I'm not going to show you the pog again. So...
Oh.
Okay.
Forget you, God.
No, I'm liking this a little better. So you guys are going to be looking for a blue-skinned, yellow-eyed, blue tunicked person. Is that my understanding?
Well, she didn't have blue skin. Her skin was just very dark.
Yeah.
And of course, with how bad my memory is, I can't remember what she looked like. So I'm hoping you guys can remember. I know my.
And she was maybe blonde.
I
think she had white hair.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
either white or yellow.
Describe Cassette? Her pog?
No.
Pretty much in canon, Cecily was the first person to actually spot her somehow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Because eye patches make you see better.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's got a scanner in it, duh.
What's their power level?
Heat vision.
Look, Masca. Either we try to find this one person, or we run into the police that might arrest not only her, but possibly us for helping her.
Whoa! I'm not saying that. I mean, I wouldn't mind finding her. Fine.
Just remember, there's always the other option of those fuckers that robbed your store. You could go out for some more vengeance on those idiots.
Some sort of blood vengeance.
No, I think he's good.
Okay.
Context of the character, I think he's fine with what happened to them.
All right.
He's got his shit back, so it's fine.
So you guys are
Yeah.
going to be searching for the stranger.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna take out a piece of paper and start trying to draw the description Cecil gave us.
So so based on the description that Cecil gave, you're drawing a picture of this person?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to need from you a generalized, because you don't have a full-blown, you don't have an expertise in drawing. So give me, since a standard intelligence check, because that's what expertises are based on.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Well, let's see.
Could
Unless
you
you
roll
can
that for
think
me?
of another one.
Could you roll that for me and make sure I don't have any bonuses because I'm not wearing any mask?
Okay. I'll just roll a standard expertise drawing. Boop.
19.
Wow, that's with a +2, mind you.
Nice. All right, I pull up the paper to Cecil like this.
And the drawing actually looks pretty good based upon your description. I mean, it's not like exactly what you remember seeing with your one eye, but
Give me a break.
With your one eye patch.
oh no, I'm not. I've said that it's not exactly like what you saw with your one eye with what he drew. So, but I mean, otherwise, it's a very well done drawing. I mean, you could probably go around and asking people for someone that looks very close to that.
Wait, are we doing this as a group or are we splitting up?
That's a very good question. Are you doing this as a group, or are you splitting up?
Don't split the party. That's a full dumb move.
Alright. Alright, I look at the picture, so we're looking for this chick?
Well, she looks close to it. Good drawing, by the way.
Thanks, I had a lot of free time in school.
So, it might be best for us to stay together opposed to splitting up. That way
Really?
we don't... Well, if we think about it, chances of us splitting up might get a chance of one of us running into trouble.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess we'll stick together then.
Especially since it'd be better for three of us to have our friend here.
Since we're gonna leave in a bit, I need to go grab the keys to the store in lockup soon.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Now wait, do you mean the fictional store or the actual store?
No, fictional store. I don't have a anymore.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Cecily turns to Ariel and asks if she understands the plan.
She gives a waggly hand motion.
Oh, right. And you also think about if you guys did split up, there is a chance that Ariel could have run into the cops by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And she might accidentally poof back into her dragon form because remember, she just got her human form. Literally.
Yeah.
So
By
she
the
doesn't
way-
really know how to contain her human form for a long time.
Well, since you brought that up, by the way, that form you're taking right now, how long can you keep it up exactly?
She shrugs, kind of does the hands in the air thing. Like, I don't know.
Okay, definitely staying together then.
Do you want that as a complication, Haunt?
Yes, you guys can, as DMs, you and Niv, can just, whenever this session, if you'd like, be like, oh, well, all of a sudden, dragon.
Okay, so
Make things more interesting.
we'll probably need to go into your sheet later and add the uncontrolled for your shape-shifting then.
Yeah. And then we'll have to decide if we want that a permanent thing or just for like a few sessions until she's quote-unquote gotten used to her human form.
That's not going to
changeling
be
thing.
for us to decide. That's for you to decide. It's your character. You can do with what you
Okay.
will. But you'll be gaining back power points because of that.
Okay. I'll go ahead and go put that in her sheet right now. I'll put it on her dragon one. And then we'll do that for like, let's say the next 5 sessions.
And whatever you'd like to do, it's your power.
Okay. 5, 6.
Just remember, then don't spend those power points that you're gaining back too readily, because you might just end up not having enough to make it not uncontrolled.
Yep.
Yay!
I won't even add them in there. I'll just put this as a complication and just be like 6 sessions remaining, and then remember to count it down every session we do.
All right. So, you guys are off on your big city adventure. So, Mask.
Maska.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you... you said you wanted to give a tour of the city to at the very to your new friends.
Very intention. What?
You said you wanted to give a tour of the city to your new friends. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, since we're looking for the woman, we might as well take a tour. We'll give them a tour if they want.
Alrighty.
Okay. So, does the other characters know that that's what Mask wants to do?
Oh yeah. Upon closing up the store, I turn to the group and say, "Hey, you guys haven't been here for long, have you? Oh, if you want, while we're looking for that woman, I could give you all a tour of the city."
Alrighty.
Well, that certainly would help us find our way around.
All right, let's...
Lead the way then.
Great. Right, let's go this way. And I take them along.
Whew, let's do it. Zoom, zoom.
Okay, so... Maske, I'm going to want you to give me 2 checks.
Again,
Okay.
Himself.
The first one is going to be the... man, an expertise check. Do you still need me to roll for you?
I think I'm wrong with being here because I don't know what's wrong, but the computer isn't connecting to the internet.
Yeah, I think you're gonna need to roll for him.
All right. So I'm
Rip.
going to roll your Arakuan knowledge.
Yeah.
All right.
Knowledge.
Eh,
In my garage.
knowledge. Tour guide. That's it. Tour guide.
And it is a...
And it is a... I'm going to be switching my character thing to match Masca real quick here. So there we go. Boop.
11.
An 11. All right. So
Bog standard.
as you're giving the tour around there, Masque,
Mhm.
you're kind of going... You're pointing out at locations saying, so that's the shop over by the Magic Gaming store, and that one's over there is the a big building that I've never been to before, so you can end up just ignoring that for now. And that's a really tall tower out in the distance. I think it was like Eternian something or other. So it's a big corporation. I don't know what they make, so whatever. You're basically kind of rambling on, very similar in that fashion to your friends. If you want to continue that string, by all means.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's where I stubbed my toe once.
Is that on the brochure?
I mean, I will be.
Ariel's not even paying attention at this point. She's just looking at everything else, and you guys have to try to watch her because she'll start to walk away to look at other things, and you're just like, nope, 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 come back here.
Okay.
Alex, you are keeping a watch on Ariel, right?
Aye.
Oh, I was about to
She's
say...
like walking off to go look at a sidewalk stand.
I was about to say, Ariel, give me a stealth check while Alex give me a insight check.
Okay.
Okay, stealth. Would I do it on her human one?
Yes, her human one. Because
Okay.
stealth
Oh,
for
well,
the
dragon.
20-foot dragon is different than the 6-foot human.
That's
Gonna laugh. I was gonna laugh if it was if she
And-
rolled on the 21.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay. Alex, give me your insight to see if you're paying attention to if she's staying with you.
No.
Oh, dear.
Sicily? Insight.
Okay.
If you want, anyway.
Alex looks at Sicily. Sorry, what? All right.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
Insight.
hold on, not insight, because you asked Alex if he's paying attention, that means Alex is supposed to be keeping an eye on her, and Cicely wasn't. Give me a perception.
Okay.
In before 30. Ha
Yeah, you guys... Okay, unless, so Mask.
Masca.
Jack.
Yeah. What's up?
Okay, so we're rolling to see if Ariel is walking away from the group because she got distracted. So the stealth check she gave was a 21. Alex and Cicely went to roll their insight and their perceptions respectively, and they both got 13s. Did you want to see if you're going to be trying to keep an eye on her, or are you just doing your tour guide without even paying attention to who you're talking to anymore?
No, he's gonna look back occasionally. So yeah, he's gonna give us insight.
Well, you'd be giving a. So
Perception.
you're actually keeping an eye on Ariel to make sure that she was paying attention.
Yeah, I think like he's kind of distracted trying to talk about all the places he know in Araku.
All right, so Yeah, that would be an insight since he is trying to keep a watchful eye on her. Boop.
Yeah.
11.
You got an 11, buddy. Yep, she's gone. She is out of there.
Hey, if one of you wants to use a hero point, that's fine.
Yeah, you do all start with 1 hero point after all.
Nah, you know what? He's gonna be like this kind of old idiot. So, yeah.
Jack, you're fading out.
Jack's putting his head behind a pillow while talking.
You know what? Screw you guys. I used my hero point. Add 10 to that. 23.
What? Well, you gotta re-roll, man.
Okay. In before it's a 23.
Hey, if it is, great.
20.
Yep, but that's a 30 now.
Yes,
Yay!
because you actually managed to get a 10. Okay, so you did.
But honestly, any higher than that, I would have made it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Alex, you are paying attention to Ariel, right?
Huh, what? Oh, yeah, she's over there.
So, Ariel, apparently Alex isn't trying to stop you, so where are you? No, you know where she
Nace,
is.
I got something caught in
You
my
know
throat.
where she is, but...
You said...
I was caught.
Oh, yeah?
Nace, I started to choke.
Oh.
So chill out.
Okay. Sorry. What were you gonna say?
Okay. Hi, she's over there. Ariel, can you not? Can you not with that?
Ariel.
What? She looks over and points at herself.
Yeah, you. No wandering off, all right?
She puts her head down, kind of sad, and then she kind of slinks back over, a little embarrassed.
Aww.
We can look at the thing later. Okay? Cool.
She slightly nods.
We don't want you to be in any trouble.
And then she forgets that, oh right, I'm a human right now. And she kind of bops her head onto your shoulder, all like embarrassed and sad that she did wrong.
Aww.
And her head's now her forehead is just on your shoulder.
Guilt.
The front or the back?
The front. Where is the forehead on a head?
No, the shoulder.
Okay, she is standing to the side of him. So her front is facing his side. So her forehead is in the middle of the shoulder, but it is not parallel with the side of his head. It is adjacent.
Okay, so she's leaning her forehead on, because this is very important shoulder knowledge here.
Fucking wow.
He's 6 foot tall.
Very.
You almost lost a 6 foot tall dragon human.
It's okay. He's like 10 centimeters shorter. He's like almost as tall. It's fine.
All right.
Jesus.
So as you guys are walking about, I'm gonna need an investigation check from, because Masca, you're keeping an eye out for said individual, right? The stranger.
Yeah, I'm also about to stop and proceed investigation and anything.
So you're gonna stop and proceed with the investigationing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will roll that for you. Ariel, are you looking for stranger, or are you just looking at other things?
All right.
Well, after she finally is told that she's not in trouble, she just needs to not wander off, she probably is going to start looking for the person.
Okay.
Did I show the picture?
I believe you did, because Cicely was like, that's a pretty close drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess they would all leaned over and seen it then.
Yeah, Cecily did make a comment on said drawing.
Alright. Now,
Did I need to roll investigation, you said?
Yes, everyone that has investigation is going to need to roll investigation, because,
Alright.
yeah. Holy shit.
Wow.
Here, I'm gonna roll
She's
your...
getting really good rolls. Goodness gracious. This is better than cassettes on the last game semester.
And I will roll your investigation, Jack.
9.
We need Niv back. She's gonna do a lot better with the rolls for you. I'm telling you, man.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little head, Days. It's fine. I don't mind.
My shit luck.
It's gonna be alright.
Now, Nace. The drawing roll was probably the best one.
Yeah, it was.
As of the investigation, it's probably looked like concentrating real hard on the drawing, just like twisting and turning and just looking at it, not really investigating.
So Masca.
Mm-hmm.
I'm got a suggestion for you.
Sure.
You're mistaking some other people for the drawing.
What other people? Oh god, this is gonna be racist.
Random people on the road wearing robes. Because this is a magic town after all. Anyone with a blue robe, you're just going, you! We've been looking all... Oh, wait.
Do you want that to happen?
Yeah. Masca pauses at...
Jack,
Jack.
closer to your microphone, please.
Sorry. That's the closest,
Are you talking into a pillow again?
Jack, we can't hear you. Speak up.
Fuck.
I don't know. Your technology is being an idiot today.
It's like you're not even glitching out. We just can't hear you.
Wait, do you have?
There we go.
You guys have?
There we go. You're good. You're good.
Right. I hate
No, go back to what you were doing.
Back to what you were
Dear
doing.
God.
I'll be right back. Shut up. I'll be right back.
That was pretty good, though.
I was about to say, Jack, stay angry. That's the only way your microphone can work.
His salt is real.
Okay,
Assault is
speak.
real.
Speak.
All right.
Better.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay.
What the fuck I'm doing? Grown person that's walking closest by, gonna grab their shoulder, gonna look at their face, look at their picture, look at their face, release them, and keep walking.
What?
Masca, you can't just walk up to any random person that you think looks like the picture.
What? No, he looked like the guy. He looked like the woman in the picture, and he has really feminine hips for some reason.
The guy punches you in the face.
Ah. Do I get a wound?
I need you to roll your toughness.
Question.
Yeah.
As when you can't see it because there's no video.
I'm gonna get knocked out.
I has a question.
Yes, huh?
What?
Can I roll to have Ariel see that and then have her roll to go up and growl at the person who just punched him?
You do see that because you're probably gonna hear. You basically hear the person scream in anger or shock or whatever for this person just kind of grabbing them, staring them directly in the face, and then letting them go.
And then saying that they have feminine hips?
And then after the fact saying that they have feminine hips, but I mean that was kind of an after the fact thing. But you know.
I mean, hips don't lie?
Well, I gotta say, they do not lie.
But
They do not lie.
all right, I
Can
can.
I roll because friend got punched?
You don't.
To growl.
First I need to roll his toughness to see how bad it is. But yes.
Welcome back, Nev.
Hi.
Hi, Niv.
It's gonna be. it's gonna be bad.
You got a 21.
Never
man.
mind.
You got a 21.
What have I missed?
Fucking never mind. He's good.
They're looking for the
Hello.
mysterious person after deeming that going to the police is a terrible idea.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the reasoning I gave for the police being a bad idea is very simply put, Iriel might be put into detainment for a long amount of time for, if no other reason, to investigate this portal that is normally not a very regular occurrence. So they're looking for the stranger, and I have them wandering about doing investigation checks while Mask is doing a tour guide thing. They almost lost Iriel, and then Mask, while searching, grabs a random person that's wearing a blue robe, stares them straight in the face, lets them go, mentions about how they have feminine hips and hair, and he gets punched in the face.
You rolled,
Wait,
a
I didn't-
21, you rolled a 21 on toughness, so he's not knocked out.
Wait, I didn't mention hair. I just said he had feminine hips.
Oh, right, I mistook the stutter of an H sound. My bad.
Yeah.
But
Okay, since he got punched in the face, he's gonna...
But you rolled a
he's
21
just-
on toughness.
Yeah, I know, but this is for a scenic effect. He's gonna, like, step back and grab his cheek. Ah, jeez, what the hell?
okay. And
Please keep your comments to yourself.
now, Iriel, give me an intimidation check.
Okay.
Is to
Hopefully this works well in human form.
growl in your
Oh,
human
I can't use
form.
my tablet pen. I need a new tablet.
17.
Well, I mean, the guy is quite honestly scared because this guy was like 5'7", and the 6 tall lady is just growling at him for basically being offended and punching a dude, and so he's gonna scurry off.
She turns back
He
to
made
her
a
friend.
good decision there.
He's like, well, you wouldn't be so tough if you didn't have your 6 tall bodyguard. I'll get you.
She turns around to look at friend. She walks over, puts hands on face, and just kind of looks to make sure they're okay. Got him to be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no, I'm fine, Ariel. Listen, maybe you shouldn't have done that because he... Good. Well, don't worry about it. Just, I'm fine.
You
She
probably
nods and just kind of backs off a little bit.
we probably should avoid physical contact from now on.
Yeah, my bad.
Anyway, we still have those investigation checks from Ario and Cecily, correct?
Yes, Iriel and Cicely. So, Cicely got an 18 and Iriel got a 23. Those are very good rolls. So, let's see here. Cicely ends up having a little, a lot better of a time trying to find this person as
With one eye?
With one eye. What are you doing to investigate, might I ask, Cicely?
Essentially taking the picture in hand, but also rolling out different from the drawing made to help memorize the actual appearance of the woman that she first spotted. Like sort of like digging in her memories as well.
Okay, so you're basically looking at the crowd basically very closely at every little detail that's on their faces and all that, right?
Right.
Alright. So you're looking around and you can't see anyone really that is what you remember of the person. Iriel, on the other hand, what are you doing for your investigation?
Well, she learns pretty quick in this form. She can't exactly use her nose to find things very well.
Okay. So,
And she starts getting weird looks when she does that, so then she starts looking a different way.
Okay.
She looks at the picture. She's able to memorize it pretty well. She looks at key points on the facial features, what the hair looks like, eyes, and she kind of does the same thing where she's kind of looking about, but she's not looking in the same places that the others look. She's looking more in a way that where this person would fit in more, where she wasn't going to stand out.
Okay.
Because when you're looking for someone as mysterious as that, they'll either hide in plain sight, or they're going to hide in plain sight where it's not as plain sight as you think.
So you start looking around, maybe in back alleyways and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
After you do some sniffing of people's hair. Well, on your initial thing yields a little more nice results, as you're able to pick up a bit of a scent, basically a track of this person. Not really. Okay.
It smells a lot like perfume, is what the scent smells like.
Thank you, Nev. I was wondering when you're going to chime in.
So was I.
Fuck.
Nev, I'll allow you to take over for a little bit.
Okay. So, you've been kind of sniffing around, and you're pretty sure you've determined the person's scent is a very strong perfume-ish scent. Of course, this poses the other problem of what if someone else has that perfume and you accidentally cross trails with that person, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You think you feel like you've almost got it, but not quite.
Okay.
So,
Do you want to relay this information to your friendos?
Yes.
Hello?
hello.
Yo.
Yes.
She kind of thinks of how to say what she's trying to say. Smell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut in.
Okay.
What did this say? Because she cut out for me.
Okay. So, Niv said that Ariel had picked up a scent of a very strong perfume, which she surmises what the mysterious stranger ended up smelling like. So...
Jack just dropped out of the call.
Oh!
I thought I heard the bloop thing
Yeah.
of Discord.
I think he dropped. Oh boy.
We're probably cutting in and out for him, and no, Masca, he started going on a tour with not paying attention to you guys now.
He walks into a telephone pole.
He grabs another person and they knock him out. No, but in actuality,
Oh, he's on the roll 20 though.
it's about time.
It's like, don't expect it to be long.
I don't. Not right now with his internet
Dear
being so
God.
finicky.
Ariel, did you notice something?
She takes a minute to kind of think in her head how she's supposed to say this. Smelled a scent
Yes.
of lady, but scent of lady could have been also other lady, possibly, but mostly of lady that needed.
So you picked up the scent, a possible scent of the person we're looking for, but unless we find what they actually look like, we can't rely on that?
Yes.
Well, at least we have 2 leads. Welcome back.
Hello, Jack.
Jack, are you okay? Jack.
Jack? Maske? Mankey?
Let's just continue on until he
Salt?
says something.
Salt. Yeah, okay.
Should we just continue on until he speaks up?
Probably.
What do you think, Alex?
Whoa.
Hooey. This one's a doozy. He's not sure what to think.
Whoa.
Well, why is
Come to think of it, did you guys ever put hero points on you guys?
No, but Alex already used one for him.
Okay, I'm gonna just dink the hero points on those of you who have not.
I
the
move
use
so
of
you
it.
don't accidentally.
Yep. I went ahead and did it just now on mine, so you don't have to worry about that. It should be on the dragon one. Yeah.
Okay.
I have not added one on Cecily yet.
Well, it's added now, so.
Wait, no, it isn't.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Why did Maska
Okay,
just become
I'm
the
back.
tiniest fucker?
Okay, welcome back, Jack.
Why are we making these people tiny, Nace?
Well, for starters, it's
Okay.
gonna be a lot easier to give them the hero points.
Okay, I just added hero point onto her sheet.
Literally, why is this happening? A rip stream.
Wait, what the fuck happened?
I'm.
Apparently.
There we go.
Rip stream.
Is that about proximate size of dragon, or should go smaller?
Oh,
It's
smaller.
20
It's,
feet.
it's only 20 feet, Niv.
Let me just.
Alright, gonna have to zoom in some more to see these characters.
Yeah, I know, right?
20 feet isn't even that high.
Yeah, it
6 feet is.
Here.
There we go. That's about right.
Oh, shit. Boop.
Okay, so Jack, to be filled in, just read the chat.
So what happened?
Just read
Or
the
was
chat.
it a character shenanigan?
Just look in the chat of the Roll20 online right now.
No, I know that, but what was happening now with
Okay.
with the Pog situation?
Oh, just resizing
if
so
it's-
it's easier to give hero points and stuff.
Alright, see, here's the thing.
Okay.
If someone else has the perfume, you just really need to look at the person. Because if they look nothing like who we're looking for, then it's not them. They just have the same perfume.
Yeah, then you'll end up with lost
The-
on the trail.
The main problem is if we accidentally follow a person with the same perfume, then we might lose who we're trying to find.
Hmm.
Niv's a character now.
What are you talking about?
Said... What?
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 Fuck. In character, Maska says, well, I mean, it's our only lead. We might as well follow it.
Besides, we don't exactly know. Besides, it's not like we have much of a choice.
It's either this or going to the police, and I don't think Ariel would like.
Iriel. That's in character.
Really,
Jack, please.
He's slowing down with his glitching. No. Hunter, it just works. It's typing.
Okay. Well, I wonder how the stream is taking Jack's.
Oh, hey audience, what do you
shenanigans.
think of Jack's shenanigans?
Is it the best thing or the best worst thing?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I wonder what Hunter's gonna type. I wonder what she's saying. I just realized I made the waterways on that mountain an X.
I mean,
Yeah, right with the Stonehenge. I mean,
It's ruins. Thank you very much. It's not.
of course.
Everyone's a critic.
It's ruins.
Everyone's a critic.
Well, it's either following the only leads we have, or running into the police.
Yeah, well, I guess.
And Jack just let the roll 20. Okay.
How dare he? Then.
Oh, shoot, I was supposed to say she.
It's okay. Ariel proceeds to huff at Masca every time he says her name wrong.
I can't believe we're making this into a goddamn
And
thing.
there goes Jack.
No!
I can't believe Jack is dead again.
We're continuing on.
Okay, just gives a big old
Let's
grin.
just continue
Room
onwards.
on the door, dang it.
Okay.
You know it's overused.
Alright, so you guys start to follow that lead then, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Where does this lead take them, Niv?
You guys are sort of starting to head towards the edge of town.
Wait, which edge?
Like, probably more or less like
This edge?
this edge. Kind of where the river leads outwards.
So maybe like right here?
Around here-ish, yeah.
Alright. So you guys are headed right to the edge of the waterway towards the south of town. Which is doing right there.
Haven't exactly come through on this side of town, really.
I mean, it's not really that strange that you haven't. This is just sort of a warehouse district.
Yeah.
The only reason anyone would come here is either if they want to, like, ship containers or store things in a warehouse, or, you know, warehouse reasons.
You pack up shipping, do all that fun stuff. And a lot of the places look, it's basically just a very low industrial area. As I try to correct myself 3 different times all at the same time.
You sure you smelled the scent over here? Ariel? You sure you smelled that same perfume over here?
Would you like to give me another investigation and/or perception check?
Yes. Just because Nav, what are you under in roll 20?
I am currently under slurping noises.
Okay, because I want to whisper you a thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I could just tell you now. We added a thing on Iriel's Dragon Pog as a complication. That involves you and Nace as DMs.
I think he has sent this to me already, so I know this.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a complication hunt as much as it is a flaw in your power.
Okay. Either way, I just wanted to let you know about that so you can use it whenever.
Yeah.
But what did you need me to roll again?
Oh.
Either investigationing or perception.
I would do...
Hey, I can't cover that up. Oh, Jack! Jack, no!
Jack, please.
Jack.
This internet connection can suck my cock.
Why? On the
Please.
live stream!
We're on a live stream.
I literally do not care. Fuck this thing.
Okay, Ariel. Ariel? Ariel?
Iriel. Okay. I-re-ol.
All right, Ariel. As you've entered the warehouse district, the scent has grown stronger. instead of weaker, like you would probably assume someone wearing perfume would not be in the area. You know what? It's stronger in this area. In fact,
Smell physics.
You've managed to trace it to what appears to be some sort of abandoned warehouse. Well, at least on the outside. The fact that the scent leads here means it's probably not so abandoned after all.
Mm-hmm. She kind of looks back. Scent stronger.
Just in case. Well, makes me wonder that if this actually is the person we're looking for, why would she hang out around here?
Maybe she likes creepy warehouses.
Thank you.
I mean, that's a thing people like, right?
I wouldn't say everyone.
Good place. Secluded.
Filled with old stuff.
Ariel looks around a little bit.
I thought you said filled with old people.
Filled with old.
That old stuff.
All right, how are... Go ahead.
That old stuff became old people. Is what I was going to say, but go ahead.
All right, I was going to say, how are you going to approach this now that you are like 99.9% certain you know where this person is?
Should we try to sneak inside?
I'll leave that to you.
I said that in character.
Yeah.
Well, she did help. Well, she did help us unconditionally.
So we just barge right in?
We could.
That ain't
we
how it
could-
works.
We could actually be civil about it.
That's what I'm saying. What do you think I meant?
No one says barging in while being civil.
Question.
I just... Wait,
While they're arguing, can Ariel just go up to the warehouse door and knock on it?
Yeah.
Basically what happens here is Alex just moves out of the way, gestures to the door for Ariel, he's like, go ahead. You can knock on the door if you want.
The answer is yes. Go ahead, knock on the door.
Okay. Ariel just kind of, while making sure that, nothing's around her, she just goes up and tap, 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 and then kind of just stands there and looks, kind of waiting to see if someone answers.
Okay, give me a quick perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Is this the police?
Oh.
Ooh.
Would you like to re-roll that?
Because that's currently a
Fucking
0.
sneezed so hard.
You know what? I think I won't, because it might be interesting if I don't.
Okay.
Okay. You
Alex
go up
is
and
watching,
You
so...
knock on that there door, and after a few moments, you hear a familiar voice. It's the voice of the stranger from before, saying, "Who is it? Also, why is it?"
Hold on, Tiger's tap.
Do the others hear this?
Tiger!
Roll your perception checks while you're arguing with each other.
Well, I'm not arguing with anyone, I'm watching.
Alex hears it. The other two will see.
Yeah.
Okay. Perception, you said?
Perception.
Fucking
let-
Jesus.
10.
okay. I've got a DC in mind
Yeah, I
already,
think I
Nick.
can make my perception now.
Alright. Go ahead.
All right.
11.
So, the both of you actually, during your argument with each other, do manage to hear at least some noise come from the other side of the door. And you turn and see Ariel knocking on it, or just finished knocking on it, as someone else is yelling on the other side of it.
Well, that certainly was a civil way of approaching.
My way was
Oh, no, you think?
civil too. My way was civil too.
Shut up, Masca.
I can't believe I'm babysitting 3 fully grown adults.
No. Wait, hang on. How How old is Maska?
Are you gonna?
It's your character. Shouldn't you know this?
Okay, he's 18.
Good enough.
He is 19.
18, 19.
Good enough. And guess how old Alex is? 20.
I remember man state is 18.
Okay, so you basically got a bunch of college students.
I cannot believe McCree, the stand user, is the oldest one here.
Okay, so
It's high adult age.
What?
hearing that there's
Instead of high noon.
It's high spoon menacing.
There you go.
all right, so
As he raises his spoon to eat his cereal in the morning.
okay, so Cecily and Maska both hear this.
Yeah.
Cecily chooses to walk over to where Ariel is and clears her throat. Hello? It's us four from earlier. The ones you helped?
Oh, you lot? If you don't mind my asking, why did you follow me?
Help?
What do you mean why we followed you? Well, not only do we need to thank you, but also you seem to know a lot more than you let on.
All right, give me a second. There's a bit of shuffling and clanking around, and the door eventually slides open. And yes, it is the person who helped you before.
Oh, neato.
Is that in character or is that just you saying it?
No, that's me. That's me saying it.
Okay. So, what is your reactions to your being revealed? Your savior's back.
Cecily just sort of bows respectfully in thanks.
Alex tips his hat.
Huh.
Are
Maska looks down at his drawing, then look. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. You were saying something.
Maska looks down at his picture, then looks up at the woman. It's kind of close.
How
What
much
the-
like her does the drawing look?
He got a
Well,
19, so
We rolled a 19, but
Okay.
it was a very
Yeah,
loose
it
description.
was close enough to be fairly close.
it's close enough for what the
It-
description was given.
If you rolled a 20 or better, it would have been a perfect match.
Okay.
He would have
the
accidentally made a photograph out of a pen and paper.
stranger looks at the picture. Did you want me to hang that on my
Maska's
fridge or something?
Really, super artist.
Wait, what, Jack?
Oh no.
Not again!
What?
Oh, there
Oh,
he
okay.
is.
What happened?
I asked you, what did you say earlier, Jack?
Oh. Shit, I actually don't remember.
What, do you
Well,
want me to
okay.
hang this on my wall or something? Is what the cloaked person...
Fridge,
fridge. What did I say?
Oh.
Wall.
I guess. Here, let me sign it. He signs his name and hands it over to her.
Anyways,
She doesn't appear to know what to do with it. She was probably being sarcastic.
anyways, we would really like to know who you are.
How about you all just come in, take a seat? They stand aside. The warehouse is one of those abandoned-like ones, but it looks like she's furnished the place. So there's like a couch and a bed and a fridge and some like tables and stuff like that.
Cecily, of course, walks in.
Followed by Maska, looking around.
Alex.
He
You gonna walk in?
he'd be like, yeah, he's gonna like look out the door before coming in, so like you know, no one else is seeing them there, would I need to roll the perceptions?
You can if you'd like. Go ahead, roll perception.
You wouldn't want like extra people to be like budging in on this kind lady's place. So
roll perception to see if you notice anyone else around.
Yeah.
You don't really seem to notice anyone else around, so you think the coast is clear.
It's just the senior citizen place. It's full of old people.
Oh, it's an industrial park. I mean, you hear trucks running by back and forth, but I mean, aside from that, there's not really much in terms of activity in this warehouse district.
Okie dokie.
Does Ariel enter?
He swoops on in, gesturing for Ariel to follow if she so desires, whilst keeping the door open.
She follows right along behind, kind of like keeping herself behind him, just because she's not too sure just yet, because the lady yelled at first. So she kind of got spooked a bit, so she's trying not to get herself in trouble.
Whoa.
So then she kind of just rushes on behind when you keep the door open for her, and then she bops her head on your back.
Okay. And Alex gestures to the lady if there's any like extra procedure to be done with the door or whatever, because you know some places lock up all the time for whatever reason that is, and also this is a magic place, so for all he knows, needs to do something extra to the door.
Rolls the door shut. There doesn't appear to be any specific magical locking mechanism.
It's just a door.
Alex is like, you got one of them magic doohickey?
you got one of them magic warning neon lights in this door? I've seen some in the store.
So I don't got nothing like that.
He's like, as a joke, he's been to the like home improvement store and they have like neon warning lights.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine a home improvement store that's based on magic. That'd be so cool to visit.
There probably is one in the city, but you've only been there for a month, so you don't entirely know just yet.
Yeah. Anyways, continue. Enters the house.
Alright, assumedly you guys all sort of make yourself comfortable on the furniture. I assume like Alex and Masca and Cecily sit on the couch. Yeah. Ariel was about to, but then she suddenly poofs into a dragon.
Oh boy. Well, what I thought of is that she tries to sit like a dragon on the ground and she can't. And you guys just kind of sit there looking at her for like a solid minute. Like, what the heck is she doing kind of thing? Like, she walks around in a circle and then tries to sit/lay down like a dragon, and she's just like so confused that she can't.
Okay, you do that for a little bit, and then you like kind of look over at them, go to mimic what they're doing, and then just the next thing you realize you're back in dragon.
Wait,
is the place big enough to fit that?
It is big enough to fit that, but
so what?
The stranger just fell out of her chair in apparent shock.
Guys, I want you to all give a agility check, just a straight up agility check.
Oh boy.
Cause she just tried to sit on the couch, correct?
Sure. She tried to sit on the couch with everyone else, and suddenly, big dragon. You guys need to be able to react fast enough to move out of way, since she's taking up a lot more space now.
7.
Wait, we roll agility or dodge? What?
Agility.
Cool.
Poor Cecily.
Because dodging is for ranged combat. This is how fast you can move out of the way. Okay.
I can't believe.
So.
Oh my god.
So okay.
Wait. Can I grab the tube? Can I grab the two and just like push them out of the way with me?
Not with that roll.
Not with that.
Fucking wing slap him. Do it.
So what ends up happening is Masca, you barely are able to get on your feet to move out of the way. Cicely you were in Cicely's way.
Oh boy.
And Alex was right next to her when it happened. So
God.
he goes flying across the room.
That's fine.
Oh
No, it's cool. He's acrobatic as fuck. It's good.
Also, the mysterious stranger got whacked in the face by your tail.
no! Oh!
What do I need to be doing, yo?
Well,
Get it.
she did say she didn't know how long that was going for.
Nev,
Okay.
Nev, what need we
Nace,
do?
Nace, do we need to have Alex roll a toughness check? or
Yes,
something?
if he is.
Acrobatics, toughness, what am I
Roll,
doing
roll
here?
your first acrobatics. Roll your acrobatics. Let's see how well you can stick this
Okay.
landing after essentially getting a -2.
Pretty fucking well, actually.
21.
Nice. Okay, so as you can describe it, there's machinery everywhere. There's boxes. So tell us how you managed to stop yourself.
Okay, so first of all, he's whacked over the couch, which he slightly catches with like his hand as he's flipping over. So he sort of stops himself there, but then he like rolls like around some boxes, and he like catches his foot like in the corner of the room, like to like balance himself, right? But he has to kick off of that, and then like dodge roll around more boxes, and it was just like kind of land in a beanbag.
Okay.
His hat falls off, and then he picks it up.
I will just say, because it's a warehouse, it's not a bean bag, but it's a garbage bag filled with shredded paper.
Good enough.
There you go. All right.
Meanwhile, Cecily and Masca are having some banter.
You just like it like got pinballed into a garbage bag full of paper, essentially.
Yep.
Quick thinking.
All right. So now we got big dragon.
I'm good. Don't worry about it. Surprisingly soft garbage bag full of paper.
We apologize. She says to the Max.
It's fine. Just wounded my pride.
All the meanwhile, Ariel is just now, you can see she's so tensed. She's curled up a bit more, and she looks completely horrified about what she just did.
Her paws on her snout.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
She has a paw on her snout. She has a paw up, like, clenching her necklace. She's got her wings in, and her tail, like, curled up tightly around her.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex just laughs it off. He's okay with it.
Over to Ariel and just pats her.
I
What?
will.
What did I say?
Ariel. She's not a mermaid. She's a Durgan.
No.
Well, I mean, your character could still be saying it wrong if you really want to, and she'll still keep grunting and groaning about it.
Well, at this point, she's not. Just because she's mortified.
Jack?
Masca tries to comfort the dragon by giving it pats.
She flinches a little bit.
So, congratulations, you guys have actually managed to find the mysterious stranger that helped you out. What do you want to talk to them about?
Well, first things first, we should probably introduce ourselves. I'm Cecily Quinn.
No, I was waiting for Jack, but apparently his internet sucks.
No, I'm
So
It was in a call, but
I'll type down because you know.
Okay.
I was waiting for Alex to introduce himself.
so hey,
What? You guys are both waiting on each other? Is that what I'm getting out of this?
yes.
No,
Yes.
I'm typing my shit down because I can't do the right accent right now.
Well, Alex was waiting on Masca. Masca was waiting on Alex, and then Alex is just like, "All right, I'll just do it."
Cecily's over there smiling awkwardly at the silence he's just bringing.
Oh, should I go? Okay. Yeah, hi, I'm Martin DeMaio.
My name's Alexander. Howdy. I can't do an accent.
And this is our friend Ariel.
She looks over, like her eyes say, I am so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry.
Wouldn't be the first time I got knocked into something. She grumbles and gets back into her chair, kind of properly orienting it.
Just remember, Niv, Iriel cannot speak human while in dragon form. She can understand it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Name's Naveen. You can call me Navi.
Wait, her name is Navi?
Mm-hmm.
I'm having childhood flashbacks.
Alright, so am I the only one thinking, and this is minor presumptuous, I'll admit, she guided us out of a situation. Her nickname is Navi, as in navigation? Am I the only one thinking
And
this?
she's blue.
Alex, not now.
Listen, my entire name is a pun! Fun fact!
Alex,
God.
I apologize for these two.
What?
Well, fine. You'll be named Alexander at birth and see how that goes in your life, huh?
Listen, Quinn. What kind of name is that?
I heard that.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Hold
Excuse
on.
you, that's a relatively normal name.
Hold on. Jack, roll deception.
roll deception to see.
Nazca, you're gonna need to roll an opposed insight
Against who?
against Nazca's deception.
Okay, alright, let's see. It won't be much. I think my deception isn't that high, anyways.
Never,
Roll's a big number somehow.
never know what your die is going to give you until it happens, especially since it's an opposed.
Expect. Yep. Alright. Did you still in service up? 13. And insight for Alex is.
Wait, what? I thought you were doing.
Oh,
Yes, you're
Was it
rolling.
me or
No,
him?
it's Sicily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Masca's
Okay,
trying
Sicily
to deceive
rolls.
Sicily.
Damn it!
Sicily, you believe him. But you had a suspicion that you know you're not going too crazy.
Okay.
Just glares
Okay.
at him, but drops it.
Wait, can I rephrase that in that case if I succeeded?
Okay.
Can Alex just watch this and be like bemused and just be like, "This is dumb"? Like, can I roll insight for him too? Like, just seeing this silliness. Like,
Sure,
really?
you can roll for insight to see if
Go ahead,
you
roll
believe
it.
Masca's deception.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no,
No,
you
you do not
completely
believe
believe it.
Yeah, you completely believe it.
What did he
Okay.
even say? Like, Jack cut out super high.
Jack's like,
Well, Cecily just
okay.
gives a glare, but slowly just accepts it as a truth.
When Cecily asked him, he said, I mean, your hair looks great, eh?
Cecily gives a glare. Thank you.
Alex is like, fine, fucking with this.
I'm not getting in the middle of this romance shit.
This ain't my first rodeo, but dang, I ain't messing with it.
All the meanwhile, Ariel is still just like her. Now she's still tense, but her paw isn't over her mouth. She's now starting to curl her wings around herself and like cocoon herself. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm starting to get even more scared. Like, can I go home?
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys! You are scaring the dragon.
At
Anyway,
least the
Yeah.
dragon doesn't attack people when she's afraid.
Yeah.
unlike someone.
God, you stab a person one time.
You tried to There was 2 instances.
So,
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
so is
Fine.
Anyways.
Navi doing anything?
Navi is face palming.
Anyways, I suppose we should first ask why you helped us back then.
Sort of on a whim, if we're being honest. Saw some people in trouble, figured I'd give them a hand.
Oh, so you're a hero?
No.
She's honest.
Maska's like, well, at least she's honest.
So wait, you really helped us avoid the police on a whim?
Well, that and I'm not too fond of those guys.
They are kind of dickbags.
Okay. For what reason?
I mean, I ain't a criminal by no means, but I've never really gotten on with law enforcement too great. Tend to be a little too stuffy for my liking.
Well,
How's about that?
Well, Maska did say that they were pretty strict.
Did I say strict? I said super strict.
Not,
You said very super strict. Doesn't help
Hey.
either situation.
Thank you for emphasizing our situation, boys.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh dear God.
Maska
Why
just
is
gives
Cecily becoming the played straight person here?
Cecily a grin.
Can I just say that I am?
He's doing the thing again.
Can I just say I am highly shipping Cecily and Masca right now?
And Alex is like they start bickering, and Alex just looks into the camera like he's on The Office. Are you for real in me right now?
Well, do you know anything else other than helping us on a whim?
No, in what sense of the word? Like, what are you looking for?
Well, I guess we're looking for a bit more context of what brought Iriel here. She jabs a finger at the giant dragon.
Did y'all ask her?
Well,
It was something about
Sounds mighty personal and a bit random. Like she doesn't know how she turned up here. She just kind of did.
so far we only know about what kind of place she came from and name.
So the way I see it, some numbnuts ended up making a portal and chucked some people in it. One of which was her, I guess.
Iriel then looks at you, taken aback at what you just said, and then proceeds to growl.
Do you?
Sounds like the person who put her in the portal might have been a friend of hers.
She
Well-
nods.
And why do you do that?
Alex.
Well,
Elbows him in the side.
suddenly, Ariel, you are human again.
What? Okay, that helps.
She looks around just like, what? The first thing she says, she puts her hands out in front of her, like her arms and stuff splayed out. Sorry.
What?
And you guys obviously know why she's saying sorry.
If this
Can I-
is about whacking us when you changed, then no big.
It's... You did give us a heads up. Sort of.
It's delayed. It doesn't matter.
So now, Isle sits there for a minute trying to think about it, how she's going to say it. How she's going to say how she needs to say things. And kind of proceeds. Home, my world, is in a fight, a battle, big battle, very sudden, very bad dragons, other bad creatures, united against good dragons and good creatures. No reason, no warning. Mentor, very close mentor, teacher, made portal for many dragons. My portal wasn't same as other portal, but was supposed to be. Got separated from other dragons, and now here. War still going on. Not sure of Mentor or other dragons. Very sad.
Aw, you poor thing.
She kind of looks down, trying not to show that her eyes are welling up a bit.
Cecily goes over and pats her.
So it wasn't so much as an accident as it was,
See,
it was all meant to, He's just thinking. Like, he's, you know.
She brings her head up kind of real quick and looks over at Alex. Mentor, not bad. Mentor, please. Don't ever call Mentor what said.
My apologies. Just didn't know who or what done did that. Now that I do, it's a bit... Then if he was doing that to save people, and yours was... then he wouldn't have... Maybe...
sounds
someone
like
tampered with it?
Either way, sounds like she was separated from her group.
Now that's
Ariel-
even worse.
Iroh points back at herself. Portal closed before could enter. New portal had to be made quickly.
Panic.
Mentor was hurt as portal was made. Not sure if Mentor is safe or not.
So, to the best of his ability, while injured, it was maybe inaccurate?
Could have been any number of things. Could have sent her somewhere else to make sure that if they tried following the initial group, they didn't find her. Or could have been that he, like you said, he was injured and got middle messed up when he was sending her on her way. My main concern is if those guys are going to be able to follow.
And follower here. Oh dear.
Okay, now we got a bigger problem on our hands than we initially thought.
Ariel.
Iroh.
Oh, in character.
Iroh.
Fuck. Why can't I say it?
Just imagine it's in character.
Real. Alright. Ariel, bad dragons follow you?
Unsure. She stops for a minute, kind of pauses, and then looks horrified. Am I bad?
No,
If I bring bad dragons here, am I bad?
Nah. That ain't how it works.
I wasn't.
You're good because you're good. Not because of what happens, because you're good.
They follow. I bring the bad. Therefore, I bad.
No, that's just an accident. Doesn't mean you're bad.
Unless you're directly causing them to come, like you're the one making the portal, bringing them here, and helping them hurt people, then I reckon you're not that bad a person. Dragon.
Dragon person.
I do.
Right. You're not that bad in Ireal.
She nods.
Well, it seems that now we have two things to take care of. One is trying to find a way to get the police to trust Ireal, and two, worry if anyone tried to follow Ireal here.
Wouldn't
I do reckon that if they
Portal
did,
some sort of like residue in the air?
Residue? You mean from the portal?
Yeah, like you can trace it or something.
If and it's Chief Officer Catherine, she'd be able to do it, but I doubt she's stupid enough to go opening portals to strange dimensions.
Which leads us back to our first problem. We're going to have to run into the police.
Wait.
Huh?
though, if anyone was following,
What were you gonna say, Masca?
they might.
Oh, sorry, Alex. Jack?
Now
Oh,
Ireal, you said they were all dragons and other mystical creatures?
She nods.
Okay. So, around here, how common is it to see mystical creatures? I mean, I'd imagine pretty common, but
Well,
so suddenly for their population to blow up, it'd be pretty obvious, right?
okay. So, Masca, you actually know this answer.
all right. I would guess.
The,
Nace,
yeah.
out of character. There would be domesticated magical creatures here, right?
Yes, there would be domesticated magical creatures, but in terms of a population boom, and in terms of dragons are probably one of the rarest things to ever run across. In terms of other magical creatures, there's lots of small ones, but I mean, just a sudden boom of them, you're not really gonna notice that per se. When I say you're not going to notice that, I mean it's you don't see that around normally. So if there is a sudden boom of dragon population or other mystical creatures, then yeah, that'll be noticeable. But there are lots of mystical creatures already. That was a long explanation, and I apologize.
No,
That's fine.
You cool.
Well, he turns to Axel. Alex. Axel. I'm thinking of Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, Mega Man X.
Amazing.
Got it memorized?
He turns to Alex. Well, there are tamed magical creatures like the domesticated kind, but if there was a boom on those type of creatures, it wouldn't be really noticeable. However, creatures like dragons, which are really rare around here, and probably almost anywhere, it would be noticeable.
Now, if they can do the thing what she's done, you know, it's pretty obvious he means
The portal.
have a human shape. Now, if they can disguise themselves more readily, then they could sneak in. But if they don't know where they're going, then they might not want to be doing that.
Gonna have to interrupt you real quick. there a sec. Sneaking in ain't as easy as you might think, as evidenced by how fast the police arrive when portals and things appear.
Yeah,
Plus,
so...
getting into this town without proper customs and all that stuff is borderline impossible.
Yeah, so if they did, it would be real noticeable, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure I follow.
There might have been a commotion if they were to suddenly show up, is what I'm saying.
And
That
if
is
they're as
true.
bad as Iriel says they are, commotion might lead to a fight.
Either way, this doesn't look good.
Hey, Nace or Niv. Actually,
Yeah.
Niv. This is the character trolling. Is there a TV around?
There is a TV around, actually. It looks kind of old, but there's a TV around.
Is it a bubble TV?
Is it functional?
Oh, no.
It is functional, yes.
You just hear the janitor in the background just kind of yelling as he stubbed his toe.
Are you okay, Nace?
Oh, I just slammed my toe into the bar of my desk. It's fine. I'm just pretending to be the janitor in the background. I'm not actually a janitor. I'm
Why does
janitor.
Nemi have a janitor, Nace?
It's not her. It's the warehouse.
Why does an abandoned warehouse have a
I
janitor?
never said it was abandoned.
I did.
He's gonna have
Oh my
somebody
God.
take care of the warehouse while she's gone.
Well, fine, whatever. Just random janitor, just walking through.
Someone outside does that. We'll go
Fine.
with that.
Someone at one of the construction places just gets their toe run over by a huge...
You could have explained this real easily by making it a janitor rune, but that's fine.
Fine, whatever. That hurt.
Anyways. TV?
What the fuck was I saying?
Yeah, something about a TV?
Oh, right. Alright. I'm gonna go walk over to the TV and just turn it on and switch it to a news channel.
Okay, Nace, I've been talking a lot. Why don't you do this?
All right.
I think he's still in pain.
No. So, what are you looking for exactly with the news channel?
Switching to a news channel, see if anything has come up. I mean, if what Alex says is true, it would cause a commotion, and it would be being used by.
All right. And in today's news, our famous celebrity high leader is doing his best to run a new law abolishing a more sinister use of spatial time travel that has already been banned, but we are trying to find a way to get the upper hand on this criminal kind of activity. And in other news, we have a little baby fire that was put out thanks to the firefighters here at the Araquan Fire Department. It was done so quickly and so fast that almost nothing got destroyed. Thankfully, and most importantly, the fire starter has been caught and is going to jail thanks to the Araquan police. And basically a lot of other little news stories and blurbs like that.
Nothing unusual.
No, not even a mention of the events you ended up seeing, the portal opening. That specific
What about
portal.
that?
What was that thing about interdimensional stuff?
Just a new law being passed for more limitations on interdimensional portal travel to make it even more banned than it already is.
It went
Okay.
from limited one to banned.
Pretty much.
Okay, but did Iriel not just use a portal?
Yes, Iriel did use a
I'd imagine that this
portal,
is in reaction to
but
that.
okay, yes, Iriel used a portal, but the news itself is not reflecting anything of the events you guys ended up actually going through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Looks like
considering it was such a big event, that after hearing that the portal did the portal more abolishment thing, And the fact that the portal occurred, you'd think that'd be even bigger news, especially with the police department coming so quickly.
Looks like looks like no one is picking up on what happened, or maybe the police is just keeping it under wraps for some reason.
Possibly not trying to cause a panic?
Public
Probably.
image as well. If they let it be known that someone made that under their noses, might be a problem. No?
So, where do we set? So, we don't know if any of them have shown up yet. So what's the next? So what's the next step for us?
Next.
Hooey.
Very good question. What do you guys plan to do?
This may be this may be just a suggestion, but they're looking for a dragon, correct?
Right.
Iriel isn't registered yet.
Right.
Now, this may be just a theory, but if we manage to get Iriel registered as a human, we could make the police think that she only has transformation magic.
Okay. Nate.
Yeah?
Wait. Who else here has a license on?
Everyone except Ariel.
Everyone except Iriel.
You also don't know if Navi has one, but you also don't know if Navi's a mage.
Yeah.
So yeah. What the fuck point was I trying to make?
Yeah, of the people that have already registered, how easy is it to do that? Essentially, I think is what.
Oh yeah. How do you register?
All right. So registration, depending on the type of powers that you're using, one registration could end up being a test. Another could just be a demonstration of abilities. But the most common one for magic users to get the magic test is the magic training course. So you're going to have to go through a training course in order to gain your license.
Like a
And how long would that take? Would that take long?
It normally takes about 2 weeks to fully do, but the final test is where it all really comes down to for the obstacle course in terms of demonstrating your abilities. And there are ways to essentially earn a higher form of this license and take the same course over again. Or you're allowed to retake the test to reaffirm your license if you so desire. But before that test, there's a lot of studying involved. So you're going to have to learn all the customs of... Or not necessarily the customs, at the very least the common language of Araquan and all that other fun stuff.
Chinese.
So do you need one
Basic.
either Alex or Cecily to explain it?
Oh, whoever.
We can say that it was explained.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, because that was lengthy.
Yay!
There is also one other problem that I'm about to, in character, have Navi bring up. One problem with the whole getting her registered.
What is that?
She just displayed she has no control over when she turns into the dragon.
That is true.
And suddenly, dragon. Boom!
Are you being serious, or...?
Here's the thing. I made it a note that she can only poof into a dragon once per session. At random.
Oh, at random. Wait, then it's not truly
Yes.
uncontrolled. Damn.
This is random.
Well, just so that you guys can't just go like poof, and then 5 minutes later, poof.
Oh,
5 minutes later, poof. 2 minutes later, poof.
That's how uncontrolled works if you leave it to the GM.
Yeah, if you leave it to the GM for whenever she transforms, that's going to be completely at our discretion, not a limitation.
We will try to not do it as stupidly as that, mind. But
Yeah, I'm.
It's not
at
Maui
this point,
trying to
it's just
work
rule
a.
of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rule of fun.
It's not Maui trying to work a broken hook.
That's true. Yeah, because that's what I'm worried about, is that you guys are going to go too gung-ho, like too trigger happy.
Come on,
with
trust your GMs
But-
a little more, will ya?
Why would they trust me, Mace?
I mean,
Why would I
she
trust
did
either of you?
someone's character in the Star Wars session, so...
Well, okay. Just transforming into dragon outside of social interactions is not such a bad thing. It's transforming into human. No, even then, that's not such a bad thing. It's yeah, you know, it's whatever.
Anyways.
Alright, so then yeah, she can totally just poof back into dragon form at random there again. Just remember, she is on the couch still, so if anybody has gone back on the couch...
I think we've stood. I think.
Goodbye, couch.
She's
Does the
just
couch
gonna...
have a toughness check?
She's just gonna,
Oh, okay.
very embarrassed, slink off the couch and just kind of lie down next to it and hide herself underneath her wings.
Sorry about your couch.
I was due for a new one anyway.
Well, anyone else have any suggestions next?
Yeah, that thing's crushed.
Couch toughness check. Because the only thing I have left is for only. Maybe two of us can go to the police and one watches Irie.
That, wait. Yeah, that might be a good idea. But what exactly would we find there?
Well, I'm certainly registered. Well, I'm registered as a magic user. What about you? What about you two?
I've been registered since I was 13.
Yeah, huh? Same here. Registered.
I'd ex Navi, but
I ain't a mage. I don't need to.
right.
But you clearly displayed magical prowess, so
Did I?
what? Yeah.
When?
Were you really paying attention to what she was actually, Maska?
Yeah, smooth talker.
Alex,
You
once
displayed
again, backs away from
magical
this.
powers. When?
Cecily just stares at him. You do remember that I was the. Remember how you asked me what she looked like before we actually found her?
Shut up.
Anyways, it seems that two of us are going to have to help the police figure out what's going on, if they'll help us at all.
All right, but who's going?
So you guys are going to split the party for next session?
Seems that way.
So that
Well,
Before you all go on, do any of you have cell phones or anything like that?
yeah.
it's a common enough thing.
Cecily
so
just-
you can just have it.
Cecily just scratches her face in embarrassment.
You don't have a phone?
Oh.
By the way,
What was that?
by the
Mace?
way, if you want your character to have a phone, it's a common enough thing in this world to just have a phone or a communication device that you can have it if you want to. You don't need to spend points for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cecily scratches her face in awkwardness.
Wait, you don't have a phone? Maska asks.
My family is very old traditional, especially since some come from traditional mages and samurai users. We usually just use envelope messages.
Huh?
They
Oh, that's lame.
they use samurais.
No, it's not.
It's totally lame.
I ain't getting in the middle of this.
It's totally lame. You right? Do you also use a carrier pigeon?
No.
You totally do.
Oh my
Will
god.
you shut up already?
Maska's just laughing.
How about we do this? Before any of us think of going near the APD, we get those two, points to Cecily and Iriel, some way of communicating with each other. So we can all keep in touch. How about that?
Cecily ungrips her sword away from Maska. Yes,
Maska
that
just-
does seem like a good idea.
Maska was kind of cowering in fear, and now he's just like, yeah, he's showed her.
Oh, I was about to say, cowering in fear, you say?
Not full on intimidated.
Hang on. Hey, Nace.
Yes.
You said it was common enough to have a phone.
If you want a phone, you can have a phone.
Would I be able to have an old shitty phone?
Yes. Especially those.
And a new one? Like, have two phones, an old shitty phone and his current phone, and just give the old shitty phone to Cecily?
If that's going to be the case, I'm going to have to say you will need to have an equipment point for that cell phone. One phone is common. Two phones, not so much.
Alright, I'll spend a get a
Well,
point
that'll
for
have to
that.
be between sessions then.
Oh, okay. Alright, then
You can
never
always
mind.
do phone shopping after the fact.
Fucking wow.
Okay,
Boy,
so I
magical
think
phone
we've got
shopping.
our next session. Phone shopping, apparently.
Apparently.
Jesus.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Phone shopping.
Lovely.
And whatever mayhem comes along with doing that.
So the question, because you guys are saying you're gonna split up for this police registration thing. You know, we'll talk about it after the fact. So, is there gonna be anything else that we're gonna do in the warehouse? Do you have any more talking necessary for Navi, or what are you guys gonna be doing?
More like, I guess, to ask her if she's willing to help us along. In any more than that she did earlier.
Look, as long as I don't have to deal with the police, then I'm willing to help you out however I can.
We'll try to avert their direction from you.
Much
Ye-
obliged. You can even use this place to help your friend hide out. It's big enough for a dragon, apparently.
Really? Thank you so much. She bows.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
It would have been really bad in your antique shop there, Maska.
Yeah, let alone the fact that there's like sanguine demon equines coming out of nowhere when someone even gets a paper cut.
Especially since people would have to visit there regularly, it being a shop.
Okay, I guess we've somehow turned Navi's little warehouse place into a secret base for you guys.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Fair warning. Don't get paper cuts often, please. Else the horses will come out. They like to do that.
I'll keep that.
Trust us
Cool.
on this.
Vampire
It's
houses.
a long story.
All right, well, you guys have a new base. You guys have a new ally in your quest to figure out what's going on with the dragons.
Yay!
Yay. So until the next time, I guess we're that session. 1 point of it.
Seems
PowerPoint.
like-
No one got stabbed.
So since this was pretty much just a investigation and communication thing, and it wasn't really that difficult other than getting it started, I'd have to say 1 PowerPoint.
Woo!
Roger, Roger.
So you
Roger, Roger,
use
Roger.
that as you will.
Three.
Paper letter.
Snicker paper.
3 have been earned.
Alright, so until the next time, live streamers, have a good one. This has been Darren Yanni, and I'm Nace.
I'm Niv.
I'm Hallie.
Beep boop bibbidi bob. Jackson to Nick connection sucks. I'm Max. Goodbye.
Bye! Oh, and
Wait, what about
yes, Hunter! Hunter! Oh, come here. Come here. Say bye, Hunter.
Boy!